Alright, I made me a video of where my pond sits, how it sits, where it sits, and all that good stuff, and how I got everything going. And I'm just now getting decently on my feet. Excuse the darkness. Maybe I can lighten it up just a hair bit. That didn't help. Okay, let me see if that will work. Let's see if that'll work. That out. Yeah, that'll work a little better. Not that I like the overhead light, but oh well. Gives me a little bit of light in there. Anyway, what I was doing is I made a video on my tablet and of where the pond sit and all that good stuff, and all the work I got going on with the gardens. And I said gardens with an S. So I got two gardens going. One is the dog burial garden. The other one is the front yard pond garden. Okay? So, got two gardens going. And I'm trying to do them both at one time, but one's going to have to hold off till the last dog goes before I can finish it up. But I will be working on it in the process. And my video quit on the tablet, but it got most of what I wanted to get videoed. So with that said, okay, I'm going to try and see if I can't get this videoed where you can see it, okay? And to do that, that's going to be a job. Okay, so let's see if we can do this and it works without dying on me. Okay, so hang on one second and I'm going to pause it, get my tablet up and running, and I'm going to show you what I got going. Hang on. Pick that up. Alright, I got two tires there. I'm going to put some plants in. I got a stump. I got something I want to do with. I got that swing bench I want to put in my cabin for a place to sit. I got lilies in them pots and in the tire right there. I got lilies in that one. I don't know what those are just yet. I got a lily in that one. Okay, I got my water source as far as turn on and off right there. You see the hose. That white pipe is an extension cord that goes to that right there. That is my pond. That is a 350 gallon, I think it is, with the bubble top cut off. Okay. That's the pump for right now, just to give them circulation. I've got two places hidden, two hiding places for the fish to hide in. I got a fake plant for now. This right here, let's see, that right there is a ledge where stuff sits on it. Right there, it's a ledge. Okay, this is the side of it right here. That's a ledge, and that's what they got. They got, I don't know, less than a foot, but for small goldfish, that's what we got right now. You don't see them right now because the water's kind of funky. That's all just rainwater. So, alright, that's what I got. Just get by until I can get things situated. Right now, there's no heater in here. There's like 12 minnows and 6 goldfish so far. And they like little bitty things, like little goldfish. They won't get no bigger than 6 inches, so they say. So, I got 6 of them, and like I said, 12 minnows. And I dumped a bunch of snails in there, so ram horn snails and pest snails, so that's what they got going. Now, this is the stump that a big old tree was there, and it's sitting on that stump, okay? I'm gonna walk all the way around so you can see how big this stump is. It's pretty good size. I mean, there's very little room that pond ain't taking. And I got plants all the way around it except for this spot right here. Okay, and I think there's my hosta. It's coming back. It's a white hosta right there. Okay. I forget what tree that is, but I think that's a Rosa Sharon tree. I'm not sure. Here's another tree. That's my Perseus tree. Got the little yellow flowers on it. Here's my tiger lily that I planted. Seeds back from. That one's dead. With all of this, I'm thinking I'll put some more plants up in here and do it like I did those right there, kind of rock it up and go from there. And like I said, I got some more cleaning to do, but you see how big that stump is. That's a pretty good sized tree. That's the biggest tree we got. And I said, well, they ain't gonna cut it down to the ground. I'll got something that'll I can put on it, and right there. So that's just a summer pond for right now. And I've got a 100-gallon stock tank that I can put them in for the winter. So that'll do that. But yeah, there's my little setup. Here's my row of Rosa Sharon trees. And I don't know what those are, but I planted them. I got 2 different brands of some kind of, I don't know, lilies or something. But I got that one, I got that one. That looks like corn, but I don't think it is. I got that one. So I've got a little bit of this, that, and the other going. I tilled this up the other day. From there all the way around the tree, tilled all that up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go from the inside of this, right here, where you see these rocks, inside of that, I'm going to build that up. The reason why is if you look how it slopes, this side just slopes down. So I'm going to build that up right there. And I'm going to put gravel. I'm going to put the weed cloth down. And I'm going to put gravel all through here. And then I'm going to put a layer of, topsoil or gardening soil or potting mix or something. And I've got a bunch of wildflower seeds I'm going to throw up in the gravel and just let them take over. And this is going to be my little walking area. So that's what this plan is going to be. I plan on having a fence somehow or another from that post trash can right there down this way and over that way, okay? Because I got a fence right there. It's going to kind of go slanted, not going to come out straight and across. It's going to have a slant right there, right about where that red, white, and blue rag is. It's going to slant right over to that other one over there. okay? And then I'm gonna have a gate right there. This is gonna be my little pond sitting area, you know, which I've got a lot of work to do on the pond, so it'll probably be a little by little thing. I've got me some new flowers, which I want to record right quick when I got this going. All right, these are pansies. Those are the pansies. Okay, the viola type. All right, these are pansies, the viola type. They're purples, or blues, or whatever you want to call them. And then I got the white ones. I got the yellows, whites, and the purples. Okay, those are the 3 plants I got. Then I got me a Peggy Martin. Wind done got the pizza box. Oh, God. Which, when the trash man comes, this will go in the trash. All right, I got a plant going in there. I've got some plants right there going. I got me some bird feeders I'm going to get set up in there. I've got an ivy right there, right where my foot is, right there. I might either leave it, because I got a rug here that keeps all the cold air off that stuff over there. I either dig that ivy up and put it right over here where that pot is, and let it take over this fence. There's my 100-gallon stock tank. That's one of them. And then I got the other one way over there. So I got 2 100-gallon stock tanks, but I'm going to use one for something else. This is another, well, I'll show you. This is another garden I started. Wasn't planning on starting the way it did, but it did, because I didn't have no other place to do it with. But this is where I got my babies at. All my dogs have done died on me since August. So far, there's 5 of them in here. From that right there over to that tub right there, there's 5 of them. There's the last one I buried. I got it covered. I got all of them covered, so nothing grows in there until I can get done with it, till the last one goes, because I don't know exactly where I'm going to put her. So we'll just have to monkey that situation when it gets here. So I got one left. That is a, not a magnolia tree, but it's a Florida bay tree. Almost like a magnolia, just without the pink flowers. That's my red bud. I'm going to take that toilet out, take that stump out. It's not connected to the ground, it's just sitting there. I got flowers in there. I'm going to put flowers in there. I got flowers on the other side of that duck, and on the other side of that is flowers. And I'm going to dress this up for the dog burial area. So I've got a lot of work to do, and I'm going to get it done. It's just going to take me some time. I got me 4 sheets of lattice right there that I've got plans for. So stay tuned, guys. I got plans and I got things going, and I got, let me get over here. I don't mean to make you sick. Excuse the yard and the mess, but I got sick and everything went stupid. But that right there, that's all that wood right there, that one sticking up. I got a dog buried there. That was her burial site until the tree men come and messed her site up. Alright, that video quit right there. So, yeah, that's my pond set up. My dog area set up. I've got a sign coming for the dog area. And that's what I got going. That's why I said I got 2 gardens going. So I work on one, then I work on the other, then I work on the other one, and then I flip-flop back and forth. So I've got a lot of work to do. Plus, I got the cabin I'm still working on yet. I'm just about there, but as I say, I only got the husband to work with, and if he gets where don't work, I mean, there ain't nothing I can do. So I've got boxes and totes and stuff that gotta get placed as soon as we get the cabin done, and then the cabin will be done. But I'm still working on the bathroom. I gotta disconnect the shower. I've got to get the AC back in the window. I've got to get the walls covered with the vinyl. I got the whole kitchen's got to be done. I mean, we got the walls covered, we got the ceiling covered, and got all that. We just need one more slat. Hang on a minute. I've got one more slat in the middle of the kitchen, right at the peak, that I don't know why in the world he didn't finish, but he didn't. We got the trim work to go on the sides and all that. We got the cabinets we still got to do. Got my sink I got to get put in. I got my countertop stove going in. Got the dishwasher to hook up. I mean, it don't sound like a lot of work, but when you got one man that is up there in damn near his 80s and just gets them days where he says to hell with it, I don't feel like working, I feel like sleeping all day, what am I to do? Okay, so that's where I'm at. So, like I said, I've got a lot of work to do and very little time on the computer, but I get up early enough, like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, do what I got to do on the computer, take me a short 2 or 3 hour nap before he decides he wants to get going, if I can get him going, and that's where I'm at. So, yeah, just stay tuned, hang tight, and I'll try and get some more videos up and do what I got to do, but hey, I only can do so much, right? But you see the work I got going with 2 gardens and a dog burial site, and redoing Sharman's area that I thought was going to be my dog burial site, but I didn't know someone was going to come by after I got out of the hospital and rehab and take down my trees. If I hadn't known that, I'd have put her somewhere else. But I didn't, and things happen the way they do. I wish she was with the others, but she's not, and I just have to face it because there ain't no way around it. The where she's at, there's a plum tree there that they messed up, and it survived, but it's so jacked up it ain't even funny. I hope I get some plums out of it, but if I don't, well, that's that. But anyway, other than that, that's what I got going. That's my pond area and all that. And I got to get an awning over the cabin front door so when it rains, it don't rain right at the door. I've got so much work to do and no help and can't get no damn help. And it's frustrating as hell. So I just bite my tongue and bide my time and just go with the flow and deal with what I got. But I feel great. I even look great. I mean, I may not look like it here, but I want to show you something, okay? Picture me at 200 pounds 3 years ago, before I got sick and went to the hospital, okay? It was sickening. It was just pure sickening the way I looked. And before I got that size, and right before I married Buddy, I weighed barely 120 something pounds. Okay, so I was basically skin and bones. But since I've been out at the hospital with my pancreas and my gallbladder attack issue that damn near killed me twice in 2023. This May will be going on 3 years since I was in the hospital. I got out in September of 23, and I tell you what, for as sick as I was in the hospital, and as much as I had to recover out of the hospital and rehab and home, I feel great. Okay, my sugar's kind of up and down and all over the place, but oh well, okay? It is what it is. I do what I need to do. I eat what foods I can get away with and not too much of it, and I just, like I said, go with the flow and deal with it, what I got to deal with, okay? So, with that said, I'm going to show you something. Excuse the background, but if you can see what I'm going to show you, that'll be great. Move the camera up just a little bit. Right there. I'm going to step back. Right there. With a black shirt it don't show, but I don't have the gut I used to have way out here. Okay? That's where I'm at, right there. Okay? I don't have the gut I used to have. See, I don't have it. I just got a little pudge, and that's all just belly fat right there. So, that makes me feel good. I weigh about in between 145 and 150. And if I can keep it there, I'm good. So, other than that, I'm doing a lot better than what I was. I was drag-assing. I couldn't get nothing done. I was just drained. Okay? So, now that I'm out and about and I'm getting my strength back, and I don't feel so tired and wore out. My sugar does that too. If it gets too low, oh man, it just knocks me to the floor. So I've got to watch what I'm doing, not get too antsy on getting things done. Work a few hours, take a break for about 30 to 45 minutes, get back at it, work a few hours, take a break. I'm not used to working like that. I'm used to go, 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 go. Well, that's out the window. But that's where I'm at. So, anyway, like I said, I didn't want to make a book on this, but that's where I'm at. That's what's going on. That's what I'm doing. And just stay tuned is all I can tell you. I mean, I've been meaning to make a video for a while now, but now that I've got the pond going and the front yard garden going and getting started back on it and doing what I need to do, you know, I'll be getting more videos out, okay? And as soon as we get started on the cabin and get some of this mess picked up and cleaned up and rearranged and where I need it to be and all that good stuff, I'll be taking videos, okay? And I'll be taking a video of my tank, which I'll show you now. If my camera don't quit on me, hopefully it won't. I'll pick it up, easy does it, and I'll show you my tank, my 75-gallon tank, right there. Okay? That big plant is my Amazon sword. The other plants on the other side, that's my Corydora floating across the tank. I went and got 4 more Corys, the black and whites, they're little bitty things. And I got 6, what they call scissor tails. There's one of the Corys right there, the littlest one. I can't get over there because my camera liable to quit. But yeah, That's the biggest they'll get right there. The white ones, that's one of the little ones floating right, swimming right there. But yeah, uh, I'll get you a better picture when I clean it up. It's a little funky right now, but it's looking good as far as I'm concerned, because I'm going to break it down, completely down, clean it up, and let it sit for a while, and put these in a 20-gallon outside so my plants can get a little sunshine, and go from there. But yep, that's my 75-gallon tank. I've got some stuff going with it as well. So hang on, I'm gonna put you back up on the computer. Right there. There you go. Right there. You're set. Nothing moving. Alright, anyway. I gotta darken that down. But other than that, I'm gonna turn this overhead light out. That's just too damn dark. Alright, there you go. Anyway, other than that, that's where I'm at. So you guys stay tuned. And happy Easter next Sunday. Today's the 14th. And my next video, I'll be another year older on the 22nd of April. So, yeah, got a lot of going. Got a lot of things going. But I'm getting there, slowly but surely. So you guys take care. Have a great week, a great month, a great rest of the year. Make somebody smile, because you never know when someone needs a smile and even a hug. So, with that said, toodaloo, buckaroo. I'm out of here. Take care. Bye.